Folks, welcome back to another Newbie Views. This week, I've got a snack review. Not just any old snack review, a chip snack review. That's right. Well, let's just not say chips. They're called crisps in the UK, but chips in North America. So, kind of an interesting day on the Newbie Views channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe, where we test out the local gourmet food in Kingston, Ontario. Shout out to Kingston. But let's see what we got in our old recycling bag. We got our recycling bag because, you know, bags are not plastic anymore, and they're not free, and they're not throwaway. So we have to reuse our own bags. But that's... why am I rambling? Let's get on with it. So, November of 2025, Loblaws, NoFrills, all the associated stores have come up with the flavor of the month. Big shout out to Will, who showed me the very first President's Choice, which was the hot honey and lime flavor. I found it hot, didn't taste all the lime out of it, and considering that I found there's a whole bunch of other ones, I wanted to try those as well. Just to let you know, there is a hot honey and lime. It's good. It's very spicy in the chip flavor arena, but I didn't taste the lime. But there we go. All right, what are we talking about? Well, we're talking about President's Choice. Oh, Kettle cooked chips. Kettle cooked are one of my favorites, but so are Pringles. But this is what we got. Look at this beauty. This is the first time that there's a whole bunch of chips that are rippled. Oh, love the ridge, love the thickness of the cut. But this one is rippled, Kettle cooked. This is spicy, all dressed. It even looks fancy, right? The bag looks fancy. Come on, Ruffles, you can do better than this. But nice looking bag, very rustic with the burlap looking bag and the nice picture. The next one we have, by the way, we have 3 of them. Oh, wow, look at this. This is the sour cream and chive. Gives it a little bit different from sour cream and onion. Kind of make it look like a dip. And I've learned better not to ruffle the bag and speak at the same time, or it'll sound like this. Like you couldn't hear what I'd be saying if I was doing this. Like I said. And lastly, by the way, there's like 2 or 3 other ones. I just didn't feel like getting all 5 or 6 of them. Yes. We are talking about the President's Choice Kettle Cooked. I lied. Hot honey and lime. We are testing the hot honey and lime just for you because I know it's spicy and I kind of liked it, but I didn't like it because it was lacking in lime flavor. I only had a few samples. This way, I am going to test all of it for you right in front of you, and this is the one we're going to start off with. Just to let you know, here are the macros. If anybody's interested in macros, and well, you should be if you're snacking on this many bags of chips. For 16 chips, it's 240 calories. Sodium level is at 10%, 230 milligrams. So you literally could have, let's see, you can eat the whole bag. Don't eat the whole bag in one go. But here we go. Hot honey and lime. Opening it up. Foiled bag, foiled paper bag, foiled plastic bag. Oh my God. Can you see this? It is drenched with red. It is drenched with the coloring. First bite. Oh, that's odd. Oh, wow. There's a lot of lime flavor. I did not get this profile before. It's sweet. with the honey flavor. It's probably sugar. I'm mixing it up with a little saliva. So the sweetness is coming through. I actually didn't get a lot of heat. There's no... Okay, it's starting to burn a little bit like cayenne pepper. Overall, it has a... Oh, there's... Whoa. Okay, I can taste that the red pepper flakes or the chili flakes or something that they're using in here to make it spicy. But the predominant flavor to this is that it's sweet after you leave it in your mouth. You can absolutely hear how crunchy these chips are, which I love it. Now, being rippled, they don't fold over themselves. So that's one thing I noticed with this. So this is more of a ripple chip. Kettle cooked, I wouldn't have noticed. I would not have known. Okay, that bite has lime. It's very sweet. It's lime. My entire mouth is coated with tingling sensation, very similar to what you'd get with Pop Rocks. An all over sensation of tingles. Kind of not like Pop Rocks popping, but it's got that overall feel because the spice is in your mouth. Wow. Okay, in terms of spicy level, it's not very spicy. There's a little hint. It's kind of like an overdose on black pepper, but it's not black pepper flavoring. The lime is somewhat subtle. I only noticed it on a few chips, but the overall balance is it's super sweet. There's a bit of bite to it. I wish there was a little more bite. Okay, last chip. Oh, not bad. You know what? For what this chip is versus some of the other flavors that you've had before, insane flavor. You guys got to try the hot honey and lime. I think you'll like it. Now, it's kind of odd because I had to swish. Yeah, that's a good word. Swish the chip around my mouth just to get the flavoring off and into my mouth. It's not something normal that you would do with a chip. So I don't... That's a technical way of getting flavor into my mouth. So for me, I would rate these... yeah, I'm going to give these a 4 out of 5. Like, they're that good. It's one of my... It's something I would go get again and again because I like that burning sensation. I wish there was more lime flavor to it. All right, let's move on to the second and third bag. Before we do that, my friends, I need an Instagram picture. All right, number 2, we're gonna open up, the sour cream and chives. So these are pretty subtle. Bag cam. Let's get a couple out. We got a couple out. Doesn't smell like anything. Whoa. Sour cream. All right, these sour cream chips, nicely sour creamed. I really can't tell the difference between chives and onions. It still has an oniony flavor. Great crisp. Good strong sour cream flavor. I've had the sour cream chips. If you've had other sour cream chips, you're going to enjoy this. Did you like the thicker cuts versus thin cuts? I'm not sure. Super crunchy. Very delicious. I will also give these 3.5. It's not as... I wouldn't get this because I've had this flavor over again. That, I use where that hot honey and lime is Never had that before. I like that combo just because it's newer. So not to say this isn't bad, but I would say this is 3.5 out of 5. All right, folks. And the last bag, we have spicy all dressed. Ooh, I hope this is good. I'm thinking I'm saving the best for last. Combination of spicy chips, my all-time favorite, with some spice. On first smell, let's go smell-o-vision. Can you smell that? It's not as vinegary as a regular all-dressed chip. I'm going in for the first bite. Yeah, I see that. See that? You see that? Nice. All right. Not as vinegary smelling. I hope this is good. Whoa. What am I getting? What? I'm getting a bunch of conflicting flavors in here. So there's a bunch of dressing. There is a ton of dry flavoring on top of these chips. And I can taste it with my tongue. Okay. Right now, my mouth is on fire. So there's a ton of spice to it. Again, I'm mixing my spit with the chip, try to get out and extract as much flavor as possible. Now, maybe it's because of all the other chips I've had. This is not as strong as a true traditional all-dressed would feel like. Wow. Okay, that's really spicy. Look at the red on this. I don't know if you can see this. This is super red. Sorry, I have to be cognizant of every time I chew and talk. The bag movement, I want to make sure you guys can hear this. This is a, how do I use this word? It's a lightweight, yes, I'm going to use the word, it's a very lightweight, all-dressed flavoring. The predominant flavor into this is that there isn't a lot of flavor. It's just spicy. Because right now, my mouth is watering all over the place. But the all-dressed flavor that I'd normally associate with all-dressed is not there. Not a barbecue flavor, not a sour cream flavor, not a vinegar flavor, nothing. I wish I dropped the other one. There was I think there was a sea salt one as well, and you know what, that's enough. But I'm just saying, this is pretty good. It would go, would you believe, probably at the bottom of my list of the ones I would get. So I definitely get the hot honey and lime. I would go to the sour cream as my go-to. And this I'd leave behind. I would get a regular all-dressed chip that has more vinegar flavor to it. This is just spicy. If you like spice, I think I'd get the hot honey and lime one. So that's it, folks. We have now just eaten and reviewed. We had just eaten and reviewed all three of the President's Choice, brand new for November. Actually, I don't know if it came out in November. The Kettle cooked flavors, world flavors, I'm going to call it. I really like them. Would I buy these? Oh, hell yes. You know why? Because this 200-gram bag of chips is $1.75 on promo. I don't know when this is going to last, but right now it's $1.75. I think it's like $3 normally. It might be more expensive at Loblaws, but this is $1.75 at NoFrills. You got to thumbs up $1.75 for a bag of chips. I mean, have you seen Lay's? It's $5, $6 for a bag? Are you insane? President's Choice, no name. You gotta go try these chips. That's it for now. Alright, folks, that has been the end of the review. If you're not a subscribed member, please go ahead, hit subscribe for more content, more reviews like this. And until then, leave a like, comment below. Share with your friends so we can share the goodness of how good these chips are. Super worth it. All right, until then, we are out. Peace.